Do have one more return sphere. I don't know if it's worth bringing it back here to try and get anything. Might as well. Yeah, definitely some intense scenes coming up here. Again, this part, we're not going to use this save after we've hopefully completed the game. So I'm happy to just squeeze out these final little bits here. What is this? Ah, good timing for this, actually. Good timing for this, actually. Because zombie still has a little bit of use left at this stage. But yeah, we've run out of... Right. Okay, I think Waka was the only one who hadn't made it to the end of his grid. Not sure if we're going to use Rico or not, but just in case. Might still be needed for a mix or something like that. Final bit of HP. Okay. I think that's it. Everybody else has gone about as far as they can go. I think this is what we have for Braska's final Aeon. Okay. Wow, Kimari's agility, man. Yeah, Tide is far and away the quickest, but Auron having 35 agility is big. And strength 48 is not that far off basically what he would have got anyway in a normal run. I'm not sure exactly what his strength stat ends at, but it's like, I think when you complete only his sphere grid and don't add anything, it's like, maybe like 50? 52? Something like that. So that's pretty good. Okay. Thinking, probably still go for... I'll probably go for this team, and then kind of swap in Waka and Yuna as needed. But I should probably haste up Waka. Basically, I want to swap in Yuna and give everybody haste as quick as I can. Okay, something like that. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. We'll give it a good go. I think I want to give Yuna just an SOS Protect. Right, we'll see how we go. It's time. I wonder if death works. It'd be a strange little loophole. But this theme is so good as well. I won't talk too much, I'll turn the game audio up a little bit here.
You're late, Auron. I know. Hey.
Huh?
You got tall, but you're all bones. You eating right, boy? You've really grown.
Yeah, but you're still bigger.
Well, I am Sin, you know.
That's not funny.
Well, then, I mean... Let's end this.
Dad,
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know. You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be Sin. Completely. I'm glad you're here now. One thing though. When it starts, I won't be myself anymore. I won't be able to hold myself back. I'm sorry.
That's enough! Let's finish this, okay?
You're right.
Yeah, they definitely found
Well then.
the cool,
Let's go.
kind of rough voices for this game. Checked Oren and Braska for that trio. They're just great voices.
No!
Man, the way that this track kicks in is just so iconic.
I promise this will be quick! Hit me with all you got, Dad!
So good. Okay. I turned the volume back down so that hopefully you can hear me clearly again. I wanted to keep the volume up during the cutscene for maximum effect. This track is generally a bit loud, like in my headphones it's quite loud, just make sure you guys can hear me clearly before we continue. Is the sound mixing okay again? Needs more cowbell. Brilliant. Alright, we're good? Okay. Nice. Okay, here we go. He said this will be quick, but I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be very quick. Need to be very careful here. In general, I try my best to fight these types of bosses basically without being killed. So like, really go for buffs and stuff that will stop me from being KO'd. Okay. Such a good song though. So let's start making a few preparations here. I forgot who had cheer. Let me have a look. Was it Lulu? Of course it was. Let's just throw a speculative hit and see what happens now. Yeah, it's gonna take some work. Right, let's see how much we're getting hit for with a regular move. Oof. Nice counter attack. But yeah, obviously these power waves are going to cause a lot of problems, and because our damage output is not that great, we're going to want to stop these new pagodas as well. Okay. Yeah, it's just going to take a bit of time to get the buffs on everybody. Riku doesn't have a full overdrive either, so I think that's one of the only problems we have at the moment. So I'm taking it slow and just trying to prep everybody as best I can first, and then we kind of go from there. Just want to double check that he's got the... Yeah, okay. Lulu backhand. Yeah, I'm going to bring Lulu out. Once I feel like I'm ready to attack, then I'm going to bring Lulu out. But for now, I just need a little more time. I feel my team so hard right now. Yeah, already that first overdrive is here. Okay. Now, I don't remember if the overdrive could be reduced in any way by anything meaningful, like protect or defend or cheer. Not too sure. I think for that reason, I'm basically going to get these guys out of the way. So these guys don't have any buffs right now. So I was going to try and protect at least a couple of them, if I can. Wow, I'm surprised that Riku's turn is so far down. It's insane. But yeah, I think it's good to get an idea of what kind of damage we're dealing with. It has been a while again since I faced Grass Spine Leon. I'll stick with Riku. Let's just wait it out and see what happens here. It had to be Auron, didn't it? The guy I was trying to prep. But let's see the damage here. It should be quite significant. Yeah, didn't quite heal him enough. That's not as bad as I thought, honestly. That's not too bad. I think we'll manage. Right, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to start with a grenade. I want to stop the pagodas, basically. But did you have to kill them to stop them or just attack them? Yeah, you had to kill them. Basically, the pagodas had this whole mechanic of they come back with the amount of HP that you killed them with. So remember this whole thing about trying to not do too much damage to them. Otherwise, then they become almost impossible to kill. So I think we're going to have to go the slow route instead of killing them. Let's see. Again, I don't remember who had Sloga, so I have to double check this. Or was it Riku that had it? This is the randomizer problem. Sometimes if you need a specific ability that you're not using that much, does nobody have Sloga? That's not great. Fine, okay. Okay, let's just... I need to slow the pagodas down. We do have a gold hourglass, so we'll do that. you go. That should help. Of course, Waka was the guy, he's the only one that doesn't have Stoneproof, and he got hit with the Petrification. Wow, it's been a bit of an unlucky start so far. Oren getting hit with Triumphant Grasp, Waka having Stone Ward and still getting petrified. Bit of a nasty start so far. But yeah, we're going to start to push forward soon. We're getting there. Basically, as long as we have double HP, we'll be able to survive the Triumphant Grasp, so it shouldn't be too bad. We just need to get prepped enough, and then I want to throw 5 cheers on, and then we should start to make progress. Thankfully, the track is so good. It's just the damage output is just really bad, but once I'm ready, once Lulu's there and she's prepped as well, we can start using things like Holy, etc. We'll be able to make much more progress. So I will use an X potion here just to get him ready. Okay. Now, can he Sentinel a Triumphant Grasp? I don't think he can, but it's worth trying to find out. So he's going after Oren again. Let's see if the Sentinel reduces damage here. Even if it doesn't, he'll survive, but nah, it's the same damage. But he gets zombified. It's not a huge deal. Just need to be careful though. So at this stage, I want to start bringing in... Let's see. I'm going to start to bring in Lulu now. Start to get some cheers in as well. I think with the cheers she can survive Triumphant Grasp. So still not going on the offensive just yet. But we should get there soon. And well, we do have a whole bunch of overdrives that we could potentially use in the second form as well, so we're holding tight for now. And those cheers are going to start to bring things back in our favor, hopefully, as well. So we're not too worried about the Jekt overdrive for now. As long as we've got over 3,500, we should be able to survive. It's more so the second form and ultimate Jekt shot and that kind of thing. It's going to be much more dangerous. Might have to try and summon an Aeon shield or something for that. Alright, is everybody hasted up? Yes. Okay, good. Is there anything else she can do for now? See if this works. Yeah, it works, but the trouble is that it's going to be healed by the pagodas, unless we're able to stop them, which we can't really. But yeah, there you go. I mean, way more damage there. So now we're starting to make a little more progress. Let's just attack while we have the chance here. Okay. How about an auto life from Waka? Yeah, definitely could, but I think it's only necessary if we're going to face something that we know is going to kill everybody. My main concern is that when people die, they lose their like double HP, their haste, their protect, their cheers, all of that stuff. So I just want to make sure everybody keeps their stuff for as long as possible. That's my general kind of approach here. Waka has Sloga. He does. Okay. I mean, it's not needed anymore, right? We already... But yeah, it was him that had it. Good call. Okay. So we're definitely starting to make moves. This is the last cheer I'll do regardless of who has how many. And we can start to really push now. Okay. I'm gonna bank on the fact that Lulu's gonna survive here. But I'm still gonna give her a stamina tablet anyway. For afterwards. Alright, here we go. So it should be 2 power waves and then Triumphant Grasp. Yes. Alright. Yeah, it's Auron every time. I forgot if there's some kind of programming here to make him choose Auron every time. Oh, was that critical? Yeah, I think the first hit went critical there. Wow. Woo. Yeah, I forgot that that could happen. Wow. Okay. Just RNG? Really? What do you mean when you say it's just RNG? As in, it has a damage range that high? It did 1,100 on the second hit. Weird. Okay. Yeah, that was a crit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you see, you just lose the armor break pretty quickly. That's the problem. Let's see if we can get it back on. Okay. I think now I'm also going to start to use Holy. We're going to start pushing a little bit. Oh, for targeting Auron every time. Okay, yeah. Damn, it only takes half damage from Holy, I think. That's not great. Okay. Yeah, the groans are pretty funny. Okay, no problems there. I guess 4,000 damage is 4,000 damage, but should I just do this instead? Does she have quick hit? Yeah, she does. This might actually be good. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll take that for now. But 18 MP, nah, I don't think it adds up really. I think we're better off just doing this. I'm trying to save things like less gems and this shining gem and stuff that I have for later. Because this is like 20k damage or so that I can do pretty quickly. Okay. Yeah, let's keep pushing, I think. So we're getting closer now to clearing out the first one. I do feel like in... Oh, for God's sake. This time the stone wall held up. I feel like you couldn't hear his like groans and moans that clearly in the PS2 version. Maybe it's just me. I feel like they kind of almost enhanced that for the HD remaster. Yeah, whoever's doing like the sound mixing work, they're like, nah, we need this guy's groans to be more pronounced. It's just a low grunt. Can you imagine they call Jack's voice actor back? They're like, we need like 4 different groans from you, mate, for the HD remaster, and that's it. Just like no further explanation. He just does those and goes home. Right. Just emailed it. Yeah, just don't even need to come into the studio. Alright, this time I'm not going to attack. We don't want to push it. Just wait here. What is... I swear to God, every single... I think 3 out of 4 Jack beams has hit Waka. Some weird RNG. It's fine, but he loses his haste, which is the annoying part. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, overdrive next. I'm just worried that if I push him to the second phase now, does he use his overdrive immediately? I don't want to get hit with the overdrive right now. I'm just going to wait here. Okay. I want to leave the talks as much as I can just in case something... So you guys are telling me this is just random chance, but it's been Auron every single time. It has been every single time, right? I swear it's every single time. Strange. There's been like 4 or 5 of them that have hit him. Right, let me double check what I have here in terms of preparation. Everybody has protect, that's good. Alright, here we go. This is where things get very, very dangerous. So now the one thing I need to remember, ultimate Jack shot, was there a way to reduce the damage at all? Was it magic based, physical based, 5 times focus, 5 times cheer? Because cheer helped to reduce triumph and grasp damage, but not sure about the other stuff. Obviously we're going to try and use talk as well, Aeon shields, that kind of thing, but in case we do get hit by one, we have to be very careful. Alright. That's how swords are born. Yeah, it's definitely epic the first time. Well, still generally epic, but especially the first time. So you can pull the giant sword out. And then that sword becomes the platform that you fight Yevon on. Brilliant. Now, things are going to get dangerous here. He doesn't have a protect either because again he got petrified. Basically the sword swipe the delay that it comes with is very dangerous, so I'm trying my best to be prepared for it. I forget exactly how bad the delay was. When someone pointed out in a video, was that someone me? I wonder. I definitely remember having it in a video before. Okay, this time I'm going to use a Mega Potion just to give myself as much HP as I can. Let's have a look at the CTB here. There's 4 turns after this one, normally. Let's see what happens. Right, this is a big move. Nice. So those cheers definitely helped, but look how many turns it took away from me. When it starts spamming that back to back, it gets really dangerous. Thankfully that move's relatively weak. Can we get a turn in between the pagodas? No, he can't. Not with that, at least. Not with that either, but Tidus is quick. Basically, I want to use my first talk here. Yeah, that's good timing. Okay. It still has a lot of HP. Yeah, that was the infamous slap, actually. Right, I think I should be alright, and then I'm going to try and use Talk with Tidus afterwards. See what happens. But obviously one downside of him using the big sword swipe move is that the U pagodas get their turns a lot more quickly as well, which we generally do not want. Okay. So now
I won't lose.
there we go. So now let's get armor break back on. And then keep the pressure on. I love how Yuna armor breaks, yeah. It's definitely cool. Yeah, I think even if we get hit with a sword swipe, we'll be okay. Ah, of course he used that. Bastard. It just makes the armor break go away a lot more quickly as well, which we obviously don't want. Fine. You know what? I'm gonna go for this. It's a little bit risky, but I need to really keep up the damage here, otherwise I'm going to start to fall back. Yeah, the reason I was surprised at how little damage Holy did was because the Bless Gem still does the full damage. But that was a nice counter attack as well, extra 4,500, take that. So we've got one more talk up our sleeve here to try and avoid the worst possible situation. Let's do it again. And I think I'm still going to try and save my overdrives until the end. Ah, not again. The more he uses this, the less chance you have of winning, depending on your setup. It's really nasty. I think I'm going to go for it again. It won't push him to an overdrive, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, of course he did it again. Scumbag. That's what I mean. If it happens too many times, this is how you get game overs against Braska's Fine Aeon. Let's see. What happened to the CTB here? Alright, we're just about okay still. But that was very dangerous. Okay, so let's do it again. One of the last times, well, this is the last time we get to do it, I believe.
You won't beat me this time.
Dad! Right, I think Yuna's got to do her thing again. Okay, Auron comes back in. Let me think. Yeah, she doesn't have the MP left for... Yeah, she doesn't have the MP left for Holy, so I'm going to try and... You know what? Actually, I'm going to do this instead. I feel like this is maybe a little bit of a gamble. If he uses the sword swipe, this would have been a bad move, but I want to try here. This is one of the highest damage dealing things I have left. Oh, for God's sake. I've not had good RNG against Braska's Fine Aeon, I really don't think I have. I mean, that's 3 times in a row now, no? Yeah, maybe it is 4 times in a row. It's been a lot. I think I might have to summon an Aeon Shield here just to be safe. I'm saving the overdrives basically for now. Pretty much. How much do we have left to go? Okay, just under 60,000. Let's begin. See how much he does here. Yeah, you see, that's another reason why it's tough. These overdrives, they're not as amazing as you think. Like an armor break plus a normal hit basically does that damage anyway. Thankfully, Waka didn't get hit for once. But yeah, this time we have to be like incredibly careful. Yeah, and when you factor in the delay as well, I think when you have armor break, you should just go for it. I think it's probably the better idea, honestly. Just don't sword swipe this time, please. Okay. The fact that Jet Beam can go critical as well is also very interesting. Hoffenheim, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Gonna use my Shining Gem here, I think. This will do the most damage for now. Alright, getting closer. This will push him to an overdrive, so we're gonna wait. Hey, Katunina, welcome to the stream. Good to see you during this very tense time. That was a good move. That was a good move. Now I forget. Is it worth using an overdrive here? I lose a lot of turns here. Again, the delay is just big. I need as much preparation as I can get. I think what we can do... Just wondering, I think I should probably summon an Aeon Shield. That's going to be the best way to do it. It's got to be the best way. Yes, indeed, I am a Gunners fan. The Gunners are Laguna Falling Hero. Brilliant. But yeah, I do think they overdid the grunt, I have to say. It's kind of amusing, but it's just like... It's almost to the point where the battle loses. It's a bit jarring, like it's distracting. Takes the seriousness out of the fight a little. I just don't know if I can rely on surviving ultimate Jack shot. Bit of a tough decision. I think we have to play it safe here and summon a shield. Because the climb back, let's say we do like an auto life and we survive and that kind of thing, it's going to be too hard to get a foothold back in the fight after that. It's just too hard. So, I think we're just going to wait it out here. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to tackle it. Alright, here we go. What's wrong, Tony? Oh, nothing, it's 5 out of 10. Yeah, the tears are coming soon. If I fail this fight after this much time, that's also quite a heartbreak. Alright, there we go. I think I will get my MP back so we can start spamming some holies and stuff as well. We really need to try and wrap this up now. Whoever's going to do the most damage needs to come in and help get this done. My fight against Braska Aeon didn't last long enough for me to remember the grunts. Weird flex, but okay. I am pretty certain it's got to be a HD remaster, strange kind of tweak. I think all the different grunts are slightly changed in the remaster. See more fluxes is too. Yeah, that might be the case. No sword swipe. Good. Definitely getting closer now. Just wondering if Lulu's Overdrive will do more damage than Holy. Like a Drain Fury. I'm still gonna Holy, I think. Yeah, to be fair, he hasn't used a sword swipe in the most dangerous part of the battle, so I would say the RNG is like leveled out at this stage. That is fair. Thank you for the donation, Hoppenheim. Do we need a game to see what Tyus did in 2 years after 5 out of 10? I don't think so. I think, isn't that portion like kind of technically covered in Final Fantasy Mobius? I think that's what it was. Like the story that they included in that, I think it's to do with that part. Oh wow, okay, so this has definitely been some pretty good luck in this part. So we're getting very close now. Gotta make sure, don't push him to overdrive though. Yeah, so I think one more hit here. And then we wait. And I think we have it in the bag now. This should be it. Alright, here we go. Check beam again. We definitely got lucky in the final 60k. And I think with that, we can finish things off. Wow. Alright, this one, and then... yeah. The final hit. I think we'll let Lulu deliver it. She's kind of been the MVP of the run in general. Death by a cactar. And there it is. Woo! Okay, I'll turn the volume up again. Let the cutscenes play. Imagine if the track...
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry. See? You're crying.
I hate you, Dad.
Save it for later.
Right. We've got a job to do, don't we?
Good. That's right. You are my son, after all.
You know, for the first time I'm glad to have you as my father.
Sir Jack, I should...
No! Yuna! There's no time!
You stay away!
Yuna, you know what to do. The Aeons!
We Aeons.
Call them!
Call us! Yes. Here it comes!
Here we go.
Yuna!
Alright, here we go. Always been one of my favorite tracks as well. This one's really good. And yes, indeed, the battle takes place on Braska's Fire Aeon's giant sword that I guess got even bigger just for this particular fight. Awesome. Yeah, Kane says, would have been nice to see a few more words exchanged between Jecht and Orin, and in general, I agree. I think for that one, maybe Orin's just like, you know what, this isn't really my moment right now. This is about Tidus and Jecht, and well, I'm going to see this guy on the far plane once this is all done anyway. But yeah, I would have liked a few extra words. It would have been nice. Yeah, true. Did the sword get big or did we get smaller? Yeah, maybe we did shrink. Maybe that's what happened. So, I always found the scan text interesting for this. Again, because I have the mod on, I can see this by default. But yeah, this is top 3 5 out of 10 tracks. The Contest of Aeon Silence Before the Storm, Servants of the Far North. It's definitely a really good one. Now, with this guy, maybe we need to do like Tidus and the flare show. Can we take it out in one flare? Yeah, there we go. Nice. No, it was Yuna's story. No, it was the shoe pup driver story. Clearly. That's the first thing they came up with for this story. They came up with the shoe pup driver and worked from there. He died as he lived, getting one shot. I always wish that Yu Yevon was human and had dialogue. Yeah, it's an interesting thought, but I think for me, I've always liked it the way it is, personally. Do you feel like the Aeon battle's a bit of a cop-out? Do you think they should have made them as difficult as the Dark Aeons? I don't think so, because, again, it's mostly because of storyline context. Like, in terms of game design, mechanically or whatever, maybe not, but I think it's pretty consistent in terms of the storytelling, and for me that matters more. Because they're trying to help you. I mean, look at the text. It would be a bit stupid if they're like, oh yeah, call on us for help, but we're also going to be incredibly mega difficult and cause you a game over and make you have to fight us over and over and stuff. So it just wouldn't have made sense. So I think this, for me, I like how they've done it. It works well. This is just a victory lap. Yeah, it's even the music. Like, yeah, I definitely get that vibe. It would have been a fun Easter egg if this turned into a boss rush of all the Dark Aeons if you've already beaten Penance. Is that something you've done in your mod, Creepin? Are you like teasing us here? Okay, number 3. Okay, fair enough. I guess that's one thing that might be interesting. That's already given me an idea for a piece of content. I do wonder if you can defeat all of the Dark Aeons back to back without, like, in like one seamless thing, if that makes sense. Where, let's say, for example, the save spheres that you need to go from each one, they don't give you your HP and MP back and stuff. Like, I assume it should be fine. Or, like, you can't get any more items, you have to do it all in a single run. And you can't, like, farm or prep anything else in between, kind of thing. I wonder if that's possible. I'd have to look into that. It might be a good piece of just like singular one-off content. I might have to investigate that. So yeah. Thank you for that, Karipia. It's basically giving me an idea. Might be cool. At the end of your 5 and 6 playthrough, you said 6 deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore of 5 Fantasy games. Which face would be on that mountain? I've always said, for me, 6 to 10 is the peak. So, yeah, any combination of those, basically. I still stand by that. For me, those are still the games. But what faces from those games? Oh, you mean specifically the faces? I don't know. Not thought about that. For 6, just make it Ultros. For 8, make it the Malboro. For 7, make it the Triceratops enemy in Gongaga, the heavy tank thing. And for 10, gotta be a high pillow. Yeah, the can also works. What about 9? For 9, not sure. Obviously, the correct answer is Vivi, but in terms of like a joke answer, I'm not too sure. I think Elma's the best response, the community response. But Vivi is the only right answer for that. And yes, for anyone wondering what the can is, it's definitely some Dansg08 channel lore that you guys have missed out on. As is Elma. If you don't know who Elma is in Final Fantasy IX, you also missed out. You need to watch the playthrough. I'll never forget the comments of who the F is Elmo. Yes. Oh my god. Elmo. Now I wish I just called her Elmo instead. Excellent. The memories. See, that's why you guys need to stick around, so that it's easy to forget things, you know? We've experienced so many things over the years together. Certain things you just forget. And then someone just kind of brings them up again, and you're like, ah, yes, I remember that. Run out of MP here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit these guys. Let's see if a Drain Fury. Oh no, it can target the pagodas as well. I didn't realize. 399. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. See what I mean? I need to do 4,200 damage and I just can't do it. Just cast Death. Death. I can't do anything. So Bahamut's the first one that's actually going to get an attack here. But yeah, TJ is explaining the the can lore. And then yes, Elma is what I called Garnet in Final Fantasy IX. I thought it was a temporary name. I thought it was just like while you're trying to make the escape or like in the early stages, and then once she's revealed to be who she is, then she's going to get her default name back anyway. But then the Elma thing stuck and I was like, oh shit, like I did not realize, did not think this through. And so yeah. I think we might all die here. If he does an impulse, we might be dead. Let's use a Waka Overdrive. Just trying my best to not have an attack hit us, if I can help it. I don't think these are going to be enough, though. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it created a nice memory. Oh, it's not quite enough. He's gonna get the move. It's gonna be game over. Yeah, just ran out of MP at the wrong time. But yeah, it gives us a chance to see these really interesting looking angels. They look like a mix of kind of Safer Sephiroth and the Sorceress from 8. Kind of interesting. Really, just strange design. But yeah, these guys are just evasive. That's why in general they're a bit of a problem. Like if you didn't have the auto life thing for you, going for you, you just miss all the time. So you need to rely on your magic. Other than Waka. No, even Waka. This is what I mean. That's why I gave some extra MP. Yeah, for sure. We've definitely had a lot of amazing people come and go from the community. And shout out to everybody who's ever spent time hanging out with us and making memories. But it's also why we always appreciate the OGs that have stuck around as well after all these years. Okay, here we go.